Chapter 2. It was a good day to film, but a bad day to die. The elderly star of Escape Across the Desert sat slumped in his wheelchair, blood ruining his white shirt and every other surface in the small kitchen. I'd seen neater slaughterhouses. Knowing it was pointless, but praying it wasn't, I knelt beside him and put my finger on his neck, hoping a telltale throb would prove he hadn't yet bled out. Käpitan Ernst. Dead men seldom answer. The former U-boat commander's flesh was cool, and rigor well established, meaning that he had died long before sunup. Duct tape sealed both arms to the wheelchair, almost as if the killer feared that the 91-year-old double amputee might put up a fight. I doubted he had, so why the overkill? Why so many disfiguring blows? Why had the killer beaten Ernst to death, taking his good sweet time? Him? Violence like this usually pointed to a male perpetrator. Then again, women were getting meaner these days. The police would want to know the exact time I discovered the body, so I checked my Timex. 7:26 a.m. I took one final look at Ernst, then backed out of the kitchen. Retracing my footsteps as closely as possible, I exited the house the same way I had entered, leaving the door open behind me. When I reached the curb, I fished my cell out of my carry-all and called 911. Then I called Warren Quinn, director of Escape Across the Desert, and told him that Das Käpitan would never be ready for his close-up. Up and down the street of the quiet Scottsdale neighborhood, men and women were backing BMWs and Mercedes out of their driveways, some of them clutching travel mugs in one hand and cell phones in the other, leaving them to steer with their knees. I winced as one of these suburban kamikazes came perilously close to my restored 1945 Jeep. When the driver passed by with at least a half-inch to spare, I gave her the finger, but she didn't even notice. She was too busy applying eyeliner. Nearby, someone was cooking bacon, and its fatty scent drifted away on the crisp breeze, humming through the Papago buttes. From one house, I could hear a blender, and from another, the yapping of a small dog. Birds sang, children laughed. Until the news helicopters thundered in. The film crew of Living History Productions was working out of Papago Park, the site of an old World War II German POW camp. The 1,000-acre desert park, dividing the city of Phoenix from Scottsdale, was only a quarter-mile west. So along with the newscopters, Warren and his assistant director Lindsay Reynolds beat Scottsdale PD to the murder scene by a good 3 minutes.